Good morning, this is Trucker 717 and this is Trucker 717 Broadcasting. All right, what is going on today? Okay, a truck driver whose truck went over the side of the I-10 bridge into Pascagoula River has been confirmed dead. This is kind of a sad situation here. The accident occurred at 06:29 a.m. on Tuesday, June 9th in Mississippi, Pascagoula, Mississippi. According to Earl Etheridge, the emergency management director, the truck was trying to avoid another accident when it went over the side of the bridge into the water. First responders were able to save the truck's passenger from the river. However, they were unable to rescue the driver. We were able to rescue the passenger of the 18-wheeler, said Etheridge. He suffered minor injuries. He was asleep when the cab of the truck went over the bridge. And like I said, unfortunately, we are having to do a body recovery on the body of the driver. Okay, so basically you had one driver that was asleep in the bed in the back, and the other driver went over the side of the bridge trying to avoid an accident. Let's take a quick look at that scene. Okay, this is a picture of the water area where the truck had went over into the water, and you can see way out there that the truck is still out there in the water. Yeah, that was a pretty bad situation. And if you look at the scene, you will see the trucks above the bridge, above the water, and they're still trying to find the body of the driver into the water. It's a very, very sad scene. Okay, what else is going on? Truckloads of lime turned out to be $8.4 million in marijuana. Wow. Okay, federal officials say they seized a whopping 5.5 tons of marijuana from a truck at a California border crossing. The drug seizure happened on June 4th at the Ada Messiah cargo port of entry into California. Again, apparently they were probably coming from Mexico or down south of California, trying to cross the border, and they said they had lime, but they had marijuana. Let's take a look at this scene real quick. Okay, this is a picture of what is supposed to be limes, and you can see here the little bar that I used to use a lot of times when I was packaging freight. And this is actually what it is: containers of marijuana. Okay, so basically they tried to pass some lime through the border, and it turned out to be $8.4 million worth of marijuana. Marijuana is legal in a lot of states, so I'm trying to understand why they're illegally trying to pass marijuana through the border. Buy it from the place where it's legal at. Okay. What else is going on? 10 racehorses perished in a fiery truck crash on the New Jersey Turnpike. New Jersey State Police are investigating a crash that claimed the lives of several racehorses on Sunday. The crash occurred at 3 a.m. on Sunday on the New Jersey Turnpike in East Windsor. Troopers said that a truck hauling 10 racehorses northbound on the turnpike struck a concrete divider near mile marker 68. Now, these are racehorses, which are very, very expensive. If you ever had to deal with racehorses or been to the racing colonials is what they call them, those racehorses are not cheap. So I don't think those racehorses just disappeared into thin air. Okay, so apparently the truck and the horse trailer was soon fully engulfed in flames. The truck driver and passenger were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. That's good. 9 racehorses died from injuries sustained into the fire. A 10th racehorse was euthanized by a veterinarian. Okay, so apparently they did die in the fire, which is a trad situation. One of the horses that perished was sired by the 2015 Triple Crown winner American Pharaoh. Another horse was sired by Tonalist, who's won the 2014 Belmont Stakes. So these were very popular racehorses that perished. A sad situation. Okay, truck vandalized by angry protesters. Now, I'm retired military, 20 years in the United States Navy, which I'm proud of. But they used to always say when we traveled on an airplane, in the bus, or whatever, that don't wear military gear or things to kind of identify yourself and make yourself a target. I would say that to you as a truck driver, you have every right to believe who you support and what organizations you support, because that's your right as a citizen in the United States of America. But on the same token, you have to be smart as a truck driver and kind of, branding your some of the things that you support may not be the wise thing to do. And this truck driver found that out when truck was kind of trash with anti-Trump information. Let's take a look at that clip. Okay, this is a picture of the truck that they kind of vandalized. Angry protesters were very upset and put a whole bunch of things on there. Not too nice. Okay, again, we definitely don't condone any type of violence or vandalism like that. But as I said before in the broadcast, as a truck driver, you need to not make yourself a target. Some of the things you may put on your truck may make you into a target. So please be safe out there. All right, another truck driver found himself in a little bit of trouble. He decided to go on I-35 in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and go through a peaceful protest, and found himself in a lot of trouble. Let's take a look at that clip. Okay, this is the scene of the truck driver that went through the protest in Minneapolis. I think that was I-35 bridge. Okay, so basically what happened in this situation was they had pulled the truck driver out of the truck, looked at his phone, and basically they found white supremacy stuff on his phone where he was talking to some of his white supremacy buddies, and they kind of beat the crap out of him. The police saved him, which is a good thing. But again, as I said in the previous broadcast, if I was driving right now and I seen a load come on my Qualcomm that says Minnesota, especially Minneapolis, Minnesota, I'd be like, nah, don't think so. So stay away from there. People are rightfully protesting the injustice in today's society, but you as a truck driver need to stay safe and protect yourself. All right, that is it for today's broadcast. Again, we're going to finish off by taking a weather break, and let you take a look at the weather. And this is J717. This is J Trucker 717 broadcasting. And if you like this broadcast, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, and also hit the bell so that you get notifications of any broadcast that we may be broadcasting. This is Jay, Chucker 717. Peace. I'm out of here.
We're going to take a look at your midweek forecast for Tuesday through Thursday. Thunderstorms expected Tuesday from the Central Plains through the Mississippi Valley all the way into the southeast. Could be some strong storms around Indianapolis and into southern Illinois. Also heads up in Kansas and Nebraska. By Wednesday, believe it or not, the remnants of Cristobal will be moving into the Great Lakes. So look for rain and wind for Minneapolis and Chicago. Strong thunderstorms to the Ohio Valley into the Great Lakes. So Pittsburgh heads up. It's going to be hot, but at least you'll get some rain cooling with a few thunderstorms. Check out the west. Talk about heat. Palm Springs going up to 108 degrees on Thursday. Sacramento 95. In fact, it's going to be hot all the way from the Rio Grande Valley of Texas into the Great Lakes. Thunderstorms are heading off to the east. That's going to set the stage for a very quiet Friday.